What a fitting setting. Hey everybody. Well, I wasn't planning on doing this soon, but seeing as how I'm getting ready to build my lighthouse, I'm going to have to go to the Nether. I'm going to have to get some stuff. I'm going to need glowstone, and I'm going to need quartz. Lovely. I'm in a biome where the hoglins reign freely. So we're going to have to secure this. Oh yes, the lovely sounds. Okay. You never want to get lost in the Nether. Okay, I've got my gold armor on. The goal here is to get glowstone and quartz. And you know me, I'm a great big chicken. And I don't like dealing with these killer hogs that roam freely around here. So I'm going to block that off. I think we're going to go ahead and dig into the wall. I was hoping that I would spawn in a nether wasteland because the glowstone and the quartz are all exposed and easy to find. But a crimson forest, not the place where I'd like to spawn. But there's not much we can do about that, so we're just going to have to take what the world gives us. Okay, looks like this might be coming out into a more promising area. Oh, lovely. Isn't this lovely scenery? I guess I'll go ahead and use these just in case a ghast shows up. Oh, look, we've got quartz right below me there. Okay, let's... make this a little safer. Okay. Still in a crimson biome. And there's our old friend, the... Is it a piglin? A hoglin? Okay. What have we here? Is that a nether fortress? Or is that just the fog making it look all dark? Oh man. There's a bunch of quartz down there in that pit, and there's a bunch of glowstone over there. Okay, there's a bunch of quartz here. In this area. So I think what I'm going to do... See, the reason I need quartz is because I have to make observers. And I need to make redstone lanterns because I want to have... See, I was just going to make a nice little normal glass block or glass casing for some lava to put at the top of my lighthouse. But then I made the mistake of going and looking up tutorials to get some ideas because I've never made a lighthouse before. And I thought, well, might as well go check out and see what the internet has. And there were quite a few tutorials telling you how you can make a an actual working lamp on the top of your lighthouse. You know, and it's one of those things, once you see it, you can't unsee it, and you sort of have to do it. That's why I decided on, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to have to do this. Because I want to make a cool lighthouse, not just for me, but for you guys. Also, I've never made one of these working lighthouse lamps before. So I thought, this is pretty cool. Some more quartz over there, but there's a lot more over there. Oh yes, the things I do. At least there aren't any gas spawning around here. The second I hear a gas, I'm going to be freaking out. Because those guys, they really like to just blow you off of things like this. I've got pretty decent armor, but it's not enchanted. Okay, how much quartz is that? Okay, I'm going to need a little bit more. Not much more. But then I need to go find some glowstone. So I'm always looking at the ground. Because almost every time I've died in a nether, it's because I stepped into a hole and went falling into lava. It's what I like to do. Here we go. Hey, at least I'm getting some levels doing this, right? I think this should give me enough quartz to make the observers that I need to make. I will have to go mining back on the island for some more redstone, but now I just need to get some glowstone. So let's go out here and take a look around. See if we can't see some hanging from the ceiling. See if we can find some low-hanging fruit. We'll go ahead and go over here and we'll just tower up. We'll be safe from the piglins or the hoglins or whatever they're called. Oh yeah. We got some big old batches of glowstone over there. If only I had a silk touch pickaxe. Now that would be something, wouldn't it? You know, I'm looking at this nether wart blocks here. And I'm thinking that they might be something I could use to break up the red. Look at that beautiful clump of glowstone. But there's something I could use to break up all the red in my red stripes from my lighthouse. I considered them earlier as something to add to it, but I thought, nah, I'm not going to go to the nether. I'm not going to go get them. And here I am in the nether, so I might have to get some. Of course, I don't have a hoe on me. And the hoe is the ideal tool for that. Let's go ahead and make a catcher here. See, we can't catch most of this without having to wander down into the hog fest down there. I would much rather have spawned in a soul sand valley because I also want some soul sand. But that'll have to wait for another day. I want to get my lighthouse built. That's my first priority. Another thing I did was I was looking up some shipbuilding tutorials. Now, if you ever find yourself with a case of insomnia and you really want to go to sleep, watch some shipbuilding tutorials. And I was looking for one that had a pirate ship that offered me enough space to where I could fit a villager trading hall inside of it, you know? That would accommodate all the cubicles and all the things that I needed to build my villager trading hall. And I couldn't find a single one. They were all far too small. And the only ships that were large enough were like recreations of the Titanic or cargo ships. And I gotta tell you, man, those things are not good looking. I do not want to build a ugly blight on my horizon like that. So I think I'm going to have to figure out something else to do with the villager trading hall. As much as I would love to put them in a pirate ship and make them all a bunch of little pirate traders, I'm going to have to think of something else. Because it's just not big enough. I gotta have space for a little mini farm, all their workstations, you know, the whole 9 yards. I don't want to be limited. Some valuable glowstone over here. Got a whole bunch of it down there. Okay. That's looking pretty good. I think we have enough. I think we have enough right here. Yeah, we have plenty. Okay. A successful mission to the Nether. Anytime you can go to the Nether and not die, it's a success. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and... take... Let's go and block this off. Back home. Yeah, this side's completely unprotected. Okay, anyway. As usual, I brought way too many blocks with me, but it never hurts to have too many blocks. And check it out, I went ahead and built a larger area. It greatly increased my wool production. So I'm able to get wool a lot quicker. And these are the chests right here, where I'm gathering blocks for my lighthouse build. I'm thinking I'm going to be putting maybe a 4 or 5 high tough layer, and then I'll have the white and the stripes coming up out of that. So now we just need to get some more redstone. And of course, there's some unharvested redstone over here on the floor because I don't bother getting it. I'm not a redstone guy, what can I say? Let's see, do I have any exposed redstone down this tunnel? If I don't, I still need to pick up some blocks to fill in that hole. This is my obsidian tunnel over here. That's where I get my obsidian from. You know, I can't have holes in my floor. All right, well, let's try digging down another area. Cue the digging music. You know, it's a strange day when you're more excited to see redstone than diamond. I think this is going to give me enough redstone to do what I need to do with the redstone lanterns. Three diamond blocks turns into 7 diamonds. Very nice. I think that should be enough. I'm just gonna light this up and head back up and see if I can't craft the rest of those. Ooh, didn't see this. Okay, wait a second. Okay. I thought I saw a little drip of lava there. It's probably still some particles from the breaking redstone. Here's a little tip. If you don't want to get slowed down, eat food when you're on the ladder. In every other mode of transportation, eating food will slow you down. Except for when you're on a ladder. I guess Mojang figures, hey, you're going slow enough. We can't really slow you down anymore. Because ladders are so slow. That's why I was hoping I would come out in a Soul Sand Valley. So I could bubble vader this place up nicely. But that'll have to wait for another time. I also need to name my dogs. I need to get name tags, and I need to name these boys. Maybe we'll have to have a fishing episode. Okay, very good. Now it's time to do one of my favorite things. Feed the animals. Hey, cows. You guys deserve to have your bellies full of organic wheat. And some of you in the back have not been eating, have you? You have? Okay, well. And the sheep need to be shorn. The great thing about sheep is that you can re-dye them anytime you want to. If I need some other color block, like possibly another kind of red for my red stripe, I've been thinking about maybe doing that, but I want to take advantage of the white first and get all the white blocks I can. Oh man, I was hoping to feed the bees too. That's okay. We'll harvest their honey goodness, their waxy deliciousness. You can see some of these little bee boxes, bee nests, the man-made bee nests. They're starting to fill up with all the extras I've been creating, or at least the bees have been creating. I've been feeding them. It's up to them to do the actual procreating. But anyway, join me in my next episode, my next scintillating episode, where we'll actually begin construction on the lighthouse, now that we have all the stuff that we need. Let's go put these observers over here. Oh, I already did. Well, let's put the lamps over here. Very nice. We got a lot of supplies now. I don't know for sure if I have enough supplies. I'm always terrible at estimating. I never plan things out. I don't test build stuff in other worlds. I just sort of fly by the seat of my pants and do things on the spur of the moment. But anyway, thanks for stopping by and visiting me, and I'll see you next time.